Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. Well, here I am. I'm sort of back and I've got the terrible twins here. They wanted to be in the video. I'm sharing a golden book with you today, and this is actually going to be gifted to my husband's niece, who's studying to be a nurse. I think she's in her third year or so. And I wanted to get this finished because I wanted to gift it to her for Christmas. So let's just put these two rascals aside. And this is the golden book. This golden book was also gifted to me by Bonnie from Bonnie and Clive. I'm going to leave Bonnie's link below in the description box, and anybody else that I've mentioned as well. As you can see, I've left it all intact, and I actually followed Bonnie's video of how to take it apart so that you don't lose any pages and you don't have to trim any pages, which was great. Now, in saying this, I might have to do this video in two parts. I'm not sure how this works with the download on my new phone. I've attached this here that you can take off. It's a one of those little nurse's watches, and yes, it does work. I bought her one as a gift, and also this is a thermometer and her initials, RD, and also a little saying she believed she could, so she did. And she can put that on a key ring or whatever. So I didn't want to make it a dangle because I know it's not going to be her style, so she can take that off and use them. As a closure, as you can see, I've used a stretchy bandage. And so it's elasticide, so as it expands, it'll take it, or she can leave it off. I've popped on some really good book corners, and I do believe they're still from Shar. I hope I'm not wrong, but I think they were gifted to me. I've sewn the golden book pages with different colour rickracs, as you can see, and I've put on a couple of little bulb pins here with some little charms, and I got these from the Wish site actually. So I got these quite a few months ago, so that I was in preparation when I was getting started on the journal. So this journal is in pretty good nick, and I'll open it up, and I've popped the name in there as well, as you can see. When I took the pages apart, they were very thin in the middle, so what I've done is I've strengthened them with my coloured paper that you would have seen in one of my other videos, but I don't think I've loaded up here on the channel, which I will after this, and also some cloth. And I was going to put an eyelid on there, but then lo and behold, I've made a really thick spine, and I just didn't have eyelets to fit through there, so this is going to get knocked about, so I wanted to make it as sturdy as possible for her, that she can use and probably will take to uni. So here I've popped in one of my papers, so I just ripped it off. I just love the texture of it, and I will load a video up after this one so you can see. But I've made it lots of writing spaces. All the pages, the golden book pages, are intact and in order. And here I've used some muslin as to strengthen the spines. Like I said, in the middle of the pages, because they were very thin, I thought if I was going to put the needle through there, it might tear. Over a period of time, I've collected some books and did some cutouts and make some tags that you can write on here. Snippets from various magazines. This is a really cute little golden book. Here, this is out of an encyclopedia, very old book page. And I have kept the spine, and I used them throughout in this booklet. Used a little card, and I just backed it with some coffee dyed paper and put a note on it, so she knows she can put something in there. And each, I've got two of these pages, so each page that I fold has a tuck spot. I've actually popped a snippet of the bandage on there, because then it's much easier to see if she pops something in there where it is. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. So here, this is from a very old dictionary as well. Modern Medical Marvel, I think it was called. Actually, it was a magazine, not a dictionary, sorry. Collected these over a period of time. This is a funny one. This was a full skeleton, but the other half was covered with something else. So what I've done is I've actually cut it off and placed it inside, so it looks as though it's picking out, you know, bag of bones. And then when she gets out, there's even more bones in there, so that'll be a bit of a chuckle for it. She's pretty stressed about it, but she's getting there. Unlock the door to your mind before opening the door to the world. And I just had this little cute card that was gifted to me at one stage. We'll have a laugh at this one. I have got one of these, I think it's a coin bag or a seed packet, I can't remember. I cut this out because it's made from pretty heavy cardstock, and you just flip that over. And this is from Bonnie as well. It's a cancer prescription, so she can use that to jot down some notes as well. I thought that was pretty cool. She'll probably think, what is my auntie doing? And that just pops back in there. And again, move that body, and I use some of that golden book just there. See if you can see that. Here I've used, of course, the old Origin envelope, and I left it as it is so she can see what I've used. Little golden book just here, my card, and my little little notebook there that comes apart. And I'm not sure whether Bonnie gave this to me as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bonnie, but I got hold of this, so I popped it in there. Very old first aid book, second edition, actually it's 1979. There it is. So she can pop that in there, and I've made it so there's another tuck spot behind there as well. Just love this paper, how it turned out. A few little snippets out of magazines, a little bit of lace. And it's the inside of an envelope. I wanted some blue in there. Lots of writing paper to write in. It's a funny one. She's handing out band-aids. Oops, she lost one. There it is there. Kept a packet of paracetamol codeine that I found. We don't use it. And I just made it from the desk of Roz. Now this here is actually put in with an elastic band so that she can add pages and take them out if she wants to, if I can find the middle. See when you're on camera if nothing happens. There it is. So it's elasticide. So she can take that bunch out when she's finished and put a new bunch in, or you know, she can just add to it. I thought that was appropriate because she does do a lot of writing and studying. Here we go. How cool is that? This is the backing of my contact paper, and I put some colouring on that. Come out pretty good. Pump that blood. It's all about the blood. So that's all, just all paper. And then I've made a little flip out here, and on the back I've attached a index card. Some more paper. Another little journal card. Put on notes so that she knows what that is all about. Ripped up another piece of my paper. Just love that stuff. I've left this window of the envelope so she can see what I've used and what I've recycled. Here I've made a belly band with some scraps of paper that I cut off to make it fit in this journal. Some magazine pages. So there's lots of room for her to journal on. Here I've just made a little tuck spot. This is out of from cardboard, so that was pretty good. And here I've made a pocket. And this is, I'm not sure whether Bonnie gave these to me or not, or whether they're from one of my books. I have got no idea. I thought that was pretty appropriate. I know these blue pages are from Bonnie and Clyde, and it's their veteran vet's notes, so it's got nothing to do with humans, it's all about animals. So, but I used them as a pocket. More pages. I didn't do much stamping. She's not that type of person. I just wanted to keep it very plain and simple, but you know, with a bit of interactive sort of things and a little bit of positive little sayings in there. There's a little notepad in here. She can either rip pages off if she makes a mistake or something, or jot some notes down. This one here, you laugh at this one. I was going to make this a tuck spot, and I end up gluing that side down instead of that side, and I thought, oh well, what the heck, might as well glue it all now and just make it look like something it's meant to be. So you can't tuck anything in there. On this side is another card, N for nurse, and I've made it so she can write on it. Make your day brighter than yesterday. They have very stressful positions for nurses. And that's the end of it, and I'll just pop the little sticker on there, made with love. So yeah, and it stands up, it's quite chunky, and by the time, you know, she adds more pages on it, you know, it'll probably get chunkier. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the journey of this one. I've been trying to get it finished before Christmas because I know we're going to be busy and we're going to be away again, and I won't be able to get it done. So you know what you've got to do. Until next time, happy crafting, and I'll load up that video with my coloured pages, papers I should say, yeah, and I'll tell you the story about them then. Until next time, you know what you've got to do. Happy crafting. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.